as you join in, you'll notice the Jazz Club is almost done. Got one bag left. One bag left. Bag 15. Well, actually two. Two bags left. Bag 15. So yesterday I thought I was missing another piece, one of those 1x3 corner pieces. And as I was picking up the empty bags, the empty bag 14, hiding, trapped in the corner was the missing piece. So this is like two events now where I thought I was missing a piece. Still not sure what happened, but it looks like for bag 12, I recovered everything except for, again, a missing corner piece. So I don't know. I have one. I should have had two. But either way, I had pieces from my overflow collection of Lego, and so I was able to find that. And so now I've got bag 15 to finish the Jazz Club, and finished yesterday, which I thought was probably one of the highlights, was the sign itself, building up the Jazz Club sign. Wondering kind of how that would come together. And the fun part is not previewing too much far ahead. That way when the build, is happening regularly or within the real time, basically, it's all a surprise to me. So it's just a snap-in piece to the building here. It's two clip-on pieces, and then the sign goes right in here. Actually, I don't want to take it out. It's snug. It's snug in there. But there we go. 3 levels to the Jazz Club, and this is set 10312, 2,899 pieces, and gonna finish the last part, bag 15. As you can see here, there's it's pretty comparable. Not much left. Got that roof part done. So just the pizzeria section, I guess. And again, I haven't previewed anything, so it'll be fun surprise, such as the squirrel nest here. Let me go in closer here. Danzo Mando, psh, Kathy, psh, let's go. Welcome, you guys. Happy Sunday. What is up? Kathy says, what's up, Brick Therapy 23? Psh, what's up, Kathy? Yeah, so here we go. A little zoom in. We've got the roof built to the Jazz Club, and we've got the squirrel nest at the top. That was kind of a fun detail here. And then the sign, the Jazz Club sign, and the overall structure is looking really cool next to the Parisian restaurant. So very good. And I think one more minifigure in the waiting. There's the 7. There's 8 total, and looking very good. Actually, let me put this back here, and I'll hold up the set closer. And yeah, Kathy, this is a great build. So that is the question, what to do next. I put a poll on my website, or on my channel on Brick Therapy 23, to ask you guys. I want to build another modular, but I have 3 that are in the backlog. So I put on there which one you would vote for. One being the Boutique Hotel, or the Tudor Corner, or Assembly Square, which is the oldest one. That one is still when it was the creator line of Lego. So in the lead right now, I believe, is Assembly Square. So I think there's 30 votes total. And Kathy, you said you voted. Very cool. So if the vote stands, I guess I'll be working on Assembly Square next. And the sooner I get done with the Jazz Club, I can do that. Oh, the last guy. I guess I didn't notice this. This is fun. The last guy. It's on the box too. It's so funny how you overlook the details. The last guy is, or is it a guy? I think it's a dude. His hair was kind of funky looking. The pizza delivery guy. How perfect is that? Maybe the Uber Eats guy, right? But he works for the pizza. At least he's delivering a pizza here on a little Vespa, maybe, right? So there we go. Fun stuff. Hey, John Pork, thank you. Psh, like the sets, very cool. Yeah, so building up these modular sets, they are cool. I can't really take credit for them other than that I get to build them. Privileged to build some really awesome sets here in the background as well. Rivendell and the Barad-dûr set. And we just released a video if you want to check out something new from our channel. We just released a video of our journey a couple years ago to where we used to live overseas in Spain. And we found a really cool mock of the university there in Salamanca, Spain. We didn't live in Salamanca, Spain, but it was about a 2-hour drive north of where we lived, near Madrid. And if you're familiar with Spain, Salamanca, Madrid, they're all kind of like in the center of the country. And if you go there, Salamanca, very much a historical town, city. So interesting to walk through the center of the town. Very easy to get to as you drive. The outskirts of the town, the newer parts of the town surround the ancient city, and then you cross over one of the rivers and you can park down in the center of Salamanca and walk to all these cool medieval / ancient sites and see it. So yes, it's so fun. So yeah, check out that video if you want to, because that mock that we found there, or the mock that we found on display, someone had built, something along the modular type of style, but it was probably maybe double the height of this jazz club. Am I exaggerating? No, I think it was pretty tall. You can see it's in a display case. So, all right, bag 15, here we go. Kathy says, just get a pair of scissors. Phil and Brick says, hello. Hey, Phil and Bricks. Psh, good to see you, man. John Pork says he likes the Harry Potter sets. Oh, yeah, those are cool. We have a few of those. I think don't need a pair of scissors, Kathy. Just got to find the right seam here. The Harry Potter sets are great. Hogwarts Castle is probably one of the larger sets there. And then they have a ton of smaller sets. Actually, one of my favorite ones that came out, was it last spring? Was the guy riding the motorcycle, Hagrid. Is it Hagrid? I forget his name. But riding like a motorcycle with a sidecar. It's kind of like a big Lego figure, action figure build. So would love to see that one. So, hey, never too old for Lego. Psh, let's go. I just built my first real mock. Says never too old for Lego. Awesome. Never too old for Lego. I think I saw you building up a mech. Was it a mech? You're using some pretty stylized graphics. So how cool is that? I was checking out this is your live stream this weekend. Crystal, psh, welcome. Crystal says, hello, Brick Therapy. May the build be with you. Yes, thank you, Crystal. Very cool. Never Told for Lego says, hello to Kathy. High fives, everyone. Psh, psh, psh. Let's do this. Okay. Last part of the Jazz Club, bag 15. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday, a nice Sunday afternoon / evening. Actually, I guess it just turned evening over here on the West Coast. It's 6 p.m. and it's been warm weather. We're kind of just on the boundary of the desert here. So we've got some warm weather probably all the way through until like January, with some rain in between. Never Told for Lego says, I built Darth Maul, spider body. I didn't like the mech Lego. So you modified it. Very cool. Very cool. John Park says it's a 9 for me. Is it are you talking about the Hogwarts Castle, John? Very cool. Or maybe the one I described, the Hagrid motorcycle one, the sidecar. I love that set. Doesn't come with any minifigures, but the what would you call them? The Lego figure builds look really cool. I think that would just be a fun display piece, at your desk or something. If you work at your desk a lot, just a fun looking build. And then of course, if you're a Harry Potter fan, have it right there as you're reading one of the books. So Yeah, they come out with some great looking sets. Those Harry Potter sets they look great. They kind of, if you are into Lego Castle, they kind of serve as a possible complement or supplement to some castle builds as well, since they have that old English kind of medieval look to them, especially the structures. So the can't complain about those Harry Potter sets. In fact, not structure wise, but the Triwizard ship. That's probably one of the favorites. We got that one. I have not built that one up, so that's another one. Now that you bring up Harry Potter, the Triwizard is going to be a cool one. Kajav Kumar, welcome, you guys. Oh, got you. John Pork says it's the time where he is 9 o'clock. So you're on the East Coast. Never Told for Lego says it's -4 and snowing here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kathy, I just deciphered what you said there. That's so cool. NTO4L, Never Too Old for Lego. That's fun. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm over here on the West Coast, really the western desert of the country of the U.S. So we do get snow on a rare occasion because we're at the base of the mountains also. But right now it's just been unseasonably warm pretty much this whole fall. Since fall started, it hasn't really gotten cold at all. We've had a little bit of rain and that's it. So don't mean to make you guys jealous or envious, but it's just the way the weather is here. Some cool weather would be welcome though. Just to change things up a bit. But I can't complain having nice sunny days, especially driving conditions. It's a lot better when you pretty much take for granted that every day it'll be dry weather, and so that makes things obviously better for driving conditions. Can't say it's safer all the time because there's a lot of bad drivers, but at least the weather is good. Never Told for Lego says want to trade. Never Told for Lego, I know. Well, I guess you'd have to decide, Never Told Lego. Do you like dry kind of desert climate? Because that might get old quickly as well. Yeah, it's going to be cold there tomorrow, Kathy. John Pork says, bye, since it's 9 o'clock for me. I'm off to bed. John Pork, thank you for checking out the channel. Leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you catch us at an earlier time, would love to have you back on our Brick Therapy 2-3 channel. And if you like Lego, of all things, that's the #1 reason to join. If you like Lego, join. We like talking Lego. All collectors all over the world, to be honest. So thank you guys for being with me here on this live stream. Another thought. A couple things. Kathy asked earlier, what am I going to build next? So after the Jazz Club, I was contemplating. I want to still build these modulars because they're just so fun. And I've had this one in the backlog. We've got a couple others in the backlog. So I want to continue. And as we get into Christmas, put up a Christmas display that has a few modulars in it because, they just work well. These are perfect buildings to have up in a Christmas display and then just kind of line the table with some Christmas lights. And we do have some Christmas builds also, some dedicated Christmas sets from Lego, a couple holiday ones like the Elf House, and I think we have one other. All right, John Pork, Rager's here. Hello. Nice, thank you, John Pork. I just subbed. Thank you, welcome, love it. Very cool. Rager is here. So yeah, I want to get some of the modulars built. Assembly Square would be a good one. That is the lead in the vote. I put a poll out yesterday, or maybe it was early this morning, and so far the Assembly Square is the lead. The other two choices were the Tudor Corner House, which is the newest modular, I think, because that one came out this year, already back in January, and then the Boutique Hotel. So the Jazz Club and the Boutique Hotel are retiring this year, and so some people have found some pretty good sales deals on both those sets at Target and, oh, where else? Is it just Target? Now I'm not sure. I want to say it was Target, but yeah. Target and, making sure I got the right piece in here from before I did. And maybe it was just Target. I know Lego had some, or it had its retired sets also, or retiring sets on sale also, but I think Target had, in fact, Brick Together mentioned Target had this set on sale for like $130 or $140, which is a huge discount from the original price of like $250. So, or yeah, maybe $300 actually. So, keep an eye out, especially as Black Friday gets closer. Maybe you'll find some other deals. I know some people mention, you know, what about getting some good deals on Lego.com? It's possible. Lego.com is an interesting one for sales for Lego sets. Not always the ones you think. Probably never the newer sets, but I've been surprised before. If you have been following Lego for a while, then it was one of the Disney sets. So the first Disney Castle, and then they came out with the Main Street USA, kind of the train station build that I don't know how popular that was, but that one came out, and I think that same year on Black Friday they actually put it on sale. So maybe because it wasn't doing too well, but that was a new set and it was pretty expensive, and it was Disney, so I thought, you know, a set being that popular might not have a discount so quickly, but it did. And then the Lion Knight's Castle, the one that's retiring this year also, that one's been on sale a few times, and for really, I would say like a 40% discount. So yeah, I don't know. Just mentioning those, so they might surprise us, or they might kind of disappoint us. I'm hoping another modular will go on sale. Maybe one of the older ones, one that's kind of on the radar, like the under the radar, like the Natural History Museum. That would be the one I'd want to get. So we'll see. Assembly Square is fun, says Phil and Bricks. Yes. Rager says, I want more Stranger Things sets. Yeah, they've made a couple of those. One recently, right? And then Kathy, I can't wait till Thursday. Yes, is that? I think, yeah, the 14th is when some of these sales begin. Odele, welcome. John Pork says, you know what? I'm back. I'm just gonna be a long night today. Ah, nice, John Pork. You can't leave the Lego discussion just yet, right? Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. So, in terms of the votes, then, John Pork, go to our Lego, go to our YouTube page and submit your vote. Would love to get everyone's input. Should I build the Assembly Square next? I think that would be my vote, to be honest. The Assembly Square, the Tudor Corner, or the Boutique Hotel. I won't complain. Any one of those is going to be fun. Having built the Jazz Club, or just about finished this Jazz Club set, any modular set I get to build next is going to be so fun. And this Jazz Club does not disappoint. In fact, what am I doing? I got to get the last minifig here built. The dude has been waiting this long, and he's got a big smile on his face. He's got the cool Ninjago spiky hair going here, but it's blonde. Let me just find his legs. Oh, he's got a cool helmet. A cool, kind of like an astronaut helmet, a red one, but it's for his Vespa, his motorcycle here. And where in the world are his legs? I'm blind in the midst of all these small pieces piled up around each other here. But this looks like, oh, another detail. I guess I just didn't notice, although now that I look at the box, it's right there in plain sight. There's a table that will go out front here so you can enjoy your pizza as you wait for the show at the Jazz Club. But, oh, here, it's got red legs. I was looking for the wrong color here. So here is our, whoops, Where is that pizza box plate printed? I think this has been used a lot. All right, there we go. The last minifig. You can't go wrong with a pizza delivery guy. And why not put his helmet? Whoops. Does have his helmet. So that's the hard part with minifigs, when they come with a hairpiece and a hat or other accessory like a helmet or a hat or whatever. You don't want to lose the hairpiece, or you don't want to lose the helmet piece. But here we go. Let me show this off again. All 8 minifigures that go with the Jazz Club. We've got my favorite, the Tailor, the 2 band members, and one of the patrons or director of the Jazz Club, the pizzeria chef, the magician, the lead singer with that pretty sweet hairpiece, and our pizza delivery guy. Lots of good stuff at the Jazz Club. And there's the back of the building. Somewhat, looks like the back of any building in an alleyway. But then you go to the front, and that's where all the cool details are. So let's see. Can't wait till Thursday. Where do you vote, John Pork? If you subscribe to the channel, it'll just be a post. So I think for you, just click on your subscriptions. Your subscriptions tab when you open the YouTube app, and then it'll show all your channels. Click on Break Therapy 2-3, and it'll show the latest posts, the latest videos, and the vote should be there right away. Or it might just come up on your home feed because it's a new channel. So yeah, submit your vote, and we'll see what the majority is tomorrow. Which modular will I do it? Got it. All right, John Pork found it. Very good. Ottomans is back. Welcome back, Ottomans. The ancient land of Turkey, or at least the ancient name, so-called ancient name, right? The Ottoman Empire. All right, so I think this is the roof itself of the Jazz Club, and I was thinking or guessing this was the atrium or perhaps greenhouse top of this roof here to the pizzeria. So we'll see as I get more details involved. I gotta be careful here. This is where I think I missed pieces because I didn't pay attention closely to the instruction book, especially when it's like the same color pieces going next to each other, and then you don't notice the lines that kind of tell you what piece exactly you're supposed to throw on next. But I think we got it. So I've been thinking more and more about new Lego releases. There is no shortage of them. If you are a Lego fan, of course, you know about all the sets that have been coming out. Very much a huge list of large, expensive sets. Probably since August, with the new Star Wars sets coming out and just the overpriced sets. But then when we got to September, there was the Willy Wonka set, then the Black Pearl, or the Captain Jack Sparrow pirate ship, as they like to call it. And then, of course, in October, the big talk for a while anyway, the UCS Death Star. And then the Goonies set just last week, right? Just last week. In fact, we know of one channel, Brick Together, they drove hundreds of miles to go to a Lego store because they're not near one to get that set in person at a Lego store, which is a fun road trip journey. And then now, just a couple days ago, the announcement of the Star Trek set. So Lego does its best to throw you off your game plan, so to speak. What if your game plan is, I'm going to wait until, oops, sorry, did I lose my feed? I'm going to wait until, hopefully that, oh no, it froze. Come back, come back. Did I have a glitch there? Sorry guys, I was trying to clear my screen and there was a glitch. So hopefully I'm okay now. I'm back from nowhere, says Ottomans, and I leave for a bit. I picked the hotel, says John Pork. Very cool. A new vote. The boutique hotel. So yes, thanks for the 7 likes, by the way, guys. If you're new to Lego and you like Lego and you caught the live stream, thanks for watching, giving me some of your time, your precious time. If you see our Brick Therapy logo here, representing my son and myself, my younger son and myself, and we are the Brick Therapy 2-3 channel. We built the bar door and the Rivendell sets over the summer, if you want to check out those live streams. And then we built the Star Destroyer right there just during Christmas break. That was our first live stream ever, and that was fun too. Hey, Turkey, eh? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you up again. Very cool. So yeah, all these big Lego sets that are being released, and Lego throws you off your game if you're trying to hold out for sets that are on sale. Even before all these sets were released, there was a pretty decent sale of Lego sets. Going back to Harry Potter, actually, John Pork, the what was it called? It had been out forever. It was a really good size, very cool Harry Potter set, which actually would have given you like a full modular neighborhood, to be honest. Oh, what was it called? I need to look it up now. It's like a series of the like all the Harry Potter buildings on their main street, their high street. Oh, what was it? And right now they have a mini version of it out. And this set had been out for a long time though. I'm trying to think of it's the neighborhood of Harry Potter. Diagon Alley, that's it. Diagon Alley. The first Diagon Alley set, that was like a $400 set, and then they had a sale, like knocked it down to half price. That was another purchase that, every month, gosh, every 2 weeks or every week and a half, you're trying to save up your money for one thing, and then they keep doing this, especially if you're a Lego collector. Just pretty much everything is so tempting. But then you got to stay focused, right? Stay focused and think about what you want to do. And John Pork says, that's really cool. Yeah, the Diagon Alley, man. I'm telling you, I was tempted on that one as well, but I didn't get it. I think the Tri-Wizard ship, the set that we got last fall, that one was a good buy for us as a family. So plus that's the ship, there's historic looking ships that Lego does now that are just so well done, and can't complain. The Tri-Wizard, the Captain Jack Sparrow, they've come out with those other pirate. There's that 3-in-1 pirate ship. So there's just a lot of good sets that I kind of like as a history fan as well. So that Tri-Wizard ship kind of resembled an older version of a galleon, sea galley ship that Columbus might have sailed to discovering the Americas. So yeah, I just like that build. Very fun. And so there's some certain sets like in everything that you want to get. Turkey says, I'm going to get the Arctic ship. Oh yeah, I forget what it's called. There's so many different names, but that's another big set that came out over the summer or spring. Can't keep track. I can't keep track. So all this to say, I am very, very much tempted or considering, and this would be a strategic one. The strategic set to get is the Star Trek set. Now, I'm not like a super fan of Star Trek. I don't know what I would do with that ship, but I think this is going to be a good investment set to buy. It just sounds like there's so much hype on that one. Hey, Jason and Johnny, are you talking about the Tuxedo Cat? I do not have that one. Or are you just mentioning, do you have a pet? So, very cool. Lego is a great hobby. Glad that you guys could join us. Yes, everything is awesome. Everyone is awesome. Thank you, Turkey. Yeah, that's so fun. Legos are great. John Pork says, my favorite set is the big spider in the woods. His name is like Argog. He's Hagrid's pet in Harry Potter. Very cool. We got the resident expert for Harry Potter. So, and John Pork, I haven't read any of those books. Just familiar with the characters. The Lego sets probably have inspired quite a few people to actually read the books because it's fun to know the backstory, and there's so many cool builds now. The Harry Potter theme has been out for almost, I want to say at least since 2018. Does that sound right? Since 2018. So they're gonna last for 10 years, no doubt, or more. And there's some really impressive sets. I think when that Diagon Alley set came out, and then the Hogwarts Castle came out, those are really pricey sets. So you knew there was a huge fan base and a very popular theme to get people to invest in Harry Potter. So speaking of investing, going back to my idea, that Star Trek set might be a good investment set. I don't know. It's not a set that would be my first choice, but I think this is a set I might buy and hold on to for a little while and then resell. And number one, try and do what others do and get that gift with purchase that it comes with, because I think that's going to be super popular. And then, yeah, all the minifigures in that look amazing, actually. Even if you're not a Star Trek fan, the detail. If you've ever seen the show, it's the newer Star Trek cast, the new generation cast. But anyway, the details on all those minifigures. I mean, I'm familiar with the show. The show is really good. I would never think. I mean, I'm not surprised Lego did that as a theme, but I would never think to ask Lego to do Star Trek as a theme. But it only makes sense. I mean, if Lego's doing all these TV shows and movies, especially from the 80s, so many nostalgia-based sets. There's the chimney, very cool build, especially with the lined mortar brick pieces there. Since Legos are bricks already, gotta have to think of a different name to describe it. But we got the chimney, which connects to, I think it's the same on both sides here, which goes to the side here, matches up everything. So then you got the full chimney line going all the way up to the top. The cool thing too, you can't see it now, I'll probably have to show this on a different live stream, is all the doors here off to the side of the building in every room show or connect through to the stairwell that starts at the very bottom floor and it goes all the way up. It's almost like you want to install cameras inside the modular so you can see and appreciate the inside, because it's got some cool details on the inside, of course. John Pork says, you should read the books. They are so good. And they're making a show. I think, yeah, John Pork, you're right. And what else kicked off the Harry Potter theme in Lego? Oh, there was another series of movies that came out like around 2018, 2019. Related to Harry Potter. It had something to do with the magic inside that suitcase, but I'm sure you kind of know what I'm referring to. Yes, Jason and Johnny says, my favorite shirt is the cat, and I was hoping you had the tuxedo cat. I do not, but Jason, if you have money saved up, the tuxedo cat, I think, is on discount right now, either on Amazon or Target. So if you're into those Lego builds, you can't go wrong. Barn Bash, welcome Barn Bash. Barn Bash says, I converted my jazz club into an arcade. It worked really well. I used the B3 arcade carpet tiles. How cool is that? Very cool. I love it when you guys can mod these sets. So if you want Barn Bash at any point, we have a community post page on our YouTube channel, and people share pictures of what they've built. So that would be fun to see. Man, these mods sound great. Fantastic Beast. That's it, John Pork. That's the one. Lord of the Frenzy Flame is back. Psh, welcome, welcome. I know it's been a while. I'm building a Super Smash Bros. Mock. Man, we've got Harry Potter. We've got the Tuxedo Cat, which I think is either Creator or Creator 3-in-1, or maybe just Creator by itself. We've got Icon set here, and we're talking Harry Potter. Awesome. I took a break from the internet. Lord of the Frenzy Flame. Always a good thing, my friend. Always a good thing. Okay, let me wrap up bag 15 here as quick as possible, because I want to show this off and actually make sure. Oh, make sure this is the hard part, when the bricks are a darker color, to see where the sight line is. But yeah. So also, you guys, just to throw it out there again, like and subscribe. Thank you for the 8 likes. Maybe we can get to 10 likes. But leave your vote. What should the next build be? Assembly Square's in the lead, but John Pork voted for the Boutique Hotel. And I won't complain either way. It's going to be a modular build next. That much is for sure. And looking forward to sharing the next modular, and then eventually going to have a whole setup here on the table of modulars. Then we'll have to do like a little tour of actually making everything kind of Christmas themed, and then start getting we have a few Christmas builds that we build up and tear down each December/January. So not you know, nothing too huge, but when you add these modulars, it's going to be pretty extensive. Oh wow, what am I building here? This is like, oh, this might be the walls to, I guess, well, I'll find out if it's a greenhouse or not. Man, so hard to see with these pictures, the bricks, when they're this dark brown color, to see what the lines are supposed to be. So, I can barely see the lines. I need a flashlight. Should have brought a flashlight. Oh well. So I think I get it though. There's not much left, guys. This is all that's left of the Jazz Club to build. I guess that looks like a lot, but it's all small pieces. And getting the build done here, and enjoying the fact that I can share with you guys. I think it's a wall piece here. Lord of the Frenzy Frame says, I remember when fragile brown bricks were a thing. Yeah, going back into Lego history, right? Evening from Atlanta, Georgia. Where's your son? I'm sitting here enjoying your live stream. Thank you, Pirate. Psh, Pirate is back. Pirate 1980. He is probably doing homework just in case he's all set and not sure if he's got one last thing to do for tomorrow. But I did release a regular video on the long form channel, or a long form video on our channel. If you want to check that out, you can see us wandering the streets of Salamanca, Spain. Glitchfire says, the heat of the flame, the fire in the glitch fire is here. Psh, love it. Love to see you guys here. Hello, JHH. Psh, welcome, welcome. John Brick says, I added Star Wars canon to my Harry Potter castle to protect it. Oh, let's go. You got, when you got the Lego universe, you can add Barad-dûr and have a Star Destroyer park next to it. So there you go, man. I like it. Did you build a mini Death Star in Hogwarts? Lord of the Frenzy Flame, throwing all the themes together. I don't even know if that's possible. What is a mini Death Star? Brick Together. Psh, just mentioned you, Brick Together, talking about your journey down to the Lego store to get the Goonies set. Very cool. Lord of the Frenzy Flame says, does it fire Abracadabra? Evening from Atlanta, Georgia. Yes. Thank you for being here, guys. Nice. Yes, just about to finish the Jazz Club Brick Together. Just a few more pieces. As you can see, it's got the roof here. Just need the roof here. Evening from Alabama, says JHH. Oh, all you guys on the East Coast. Thank you for being here. Very cool. So I put a poll out. I know some of you guys know this already because I mentioned it. But if you just joined, please go to our YouTube channel and make your vote be known. Participate in the Brick Therapy 2-3 democratic process. What modular should we build next? I think the lead vote right now is the Assembly Square. And then we've got the Boutique Hotel as another choice. And the Tudor Corner. The Tudor Corner. Looking for a window piece here. The Tudor Corner. I don't mind any of those. Man, I threw those windows together really fast. I must say, if I don't say so myself. So any one of those. Assembly Square's in the lead though. And here's another cool detail of the build of the Jazz Club. I like how things are. You can see the build using side brick studs and putting together what my guess is an atrium now. I thought it would be a greenhouse, but maybe it's an atrium. So either way, looking so nice. Oh, it is a greenhouse because now this is a first. I don't know if I've seen this piece before. Have you guys? This is a plant piece. Two connector, one pin and one stud. So looks like a tomato plant. How fun is that? The Jazz Club has a tomato plant to it. And what I've seen in Ninjago City sets or those Lunar New Year sets is these red beads. Actually, also the Christmas tree sets. So now they're tomatoes. And this is the fun part with Lego, utilizing all these different pieces in a variety of ways. Yesterday, it was the hot dog. If you remember those little hot dog pieces, to build kind of a neon light rounded top for the Jazz Club sign. So like right here at the tip where it's curved is a hot dog. Very cool. And if you ever built the Apocalypseburg set, that set utilized the hot dogs for the eyebrows of the Statue of Liberty. Green. So just enjoying it. Just lots of fun details all together. What can I say? Too fun. All right, now I got... Trying to see how whoops. Putting these tomatoes in place, the tomato plant in place. Not sure if that is sticking together very well. And the greenhouse has now got some greenery. Very cool, man. I love this build. These are the things where I'm not interested in plant pieces on their own. Like if I go to pick a brick wall, I would not choose plants. But when I see how they're utilized in these modular sets, it just looks great. It looks so cool. Oh, this is like a total victory garden in here now with carrot. And you got the full Jazz Club self-sustaining organic garden on the top floor. Yes, the people in California would be proud. all the people on this side of the country. So there we go. A nice victory garden for the Jazz Club. And I guess I'll set it aside because now I'm building some windows. I forgot about these 3-pane window pieces here. So the Jazz Club, a totally different theme. When you get to the last part here, it's like not even Jazz Club anymore. It's just building a, oh my gosh, if I can stick this in here well. Oh, maybe it's the wrong side. A total, I don't know, more of a Lego City feel to it with building up these windows and garden section. But it looks great. Just making sure I got everything in the right spot. I don't know why I feel rushed, but maybe it's because I'm almost done with this set and I can see the pieces dwindling here on the plate, and I want to see it done so I can show it off to you guys. And keep as many of you as I can, since I know you guys are like in the East Coast time zone, and it's already getting late there, as always, because I'll always be earlier than you guys here. But yeah, going back to, I don't know if you're still there, Brick Together and others, but I was mentioning, since Legos released so many variety of sets since August, not that they ever slowed down before that, but with the Black Pearl, the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Goonies set, the Death Star, and some other sets kind of in between there, like the Willy Wonka set, basically high-end, expensive sets. And I'm sure there'll be a modular announced soon. I'm looking at, and the Star Trek set. The Star Trek set, which I think gets released at the end of this month. But I'm looking at that set. I've seen a couple reviews on it now because I'm just curious about that one in general. It doesn't interest me as a set to have in a collection. It, as creative as you can get and random as you can get with a Lego City build, even if you have Star Wars sets, like you could have a Star Wars universe because you have lots of variety of Star Wars sets, but a Star Trek ship, I don't know where you'd put that. I don't think there's an interior part to that set either. It's just the ship as just a giant display piece. And then of course the big selling point is the minifigures, which look amazing. That's the part of the review where I was watching a couple, the guys, the Lego ambassadors who got that set early, showing what the build looks like, and it's pretty impressive. The minifigures, if you know that show at all, you know those characters. They're pretty famous, and they did such a good job turning them into minifigures. So that part looks great. So all that to say, I think that would be a set to get just as an investment piece. I think that thing is going to be so popular. At least that's what these reviewers are saying, or maybe they're just trying to get people to buy it. But I think it's going to be so popular that I think that would be. I've never done this before. I've never sold any of our Lego sets. I like our Lego sets. They're like, I don't know, pets or members of the family. I don't want to get rid of them. But, whoa, this is an interesting feature. I think I would get that set and just have it to resell, basically. I think I would do that. Get the Star Trek set and resell it for profit. Because if I can get that set early enough, oh, this is cool. And then it arches down and you got your roof of a greenhouse. What a cool build section there. But it's $400, so that would be a set to buy and hold on to for a little bit, and then basically sell it quick. Sell it very quick, because oh wait, put that on the wrong. I forgot. I'm doing this in the opposite angle here. So I don't know if you guys have ever done that. Bought a set and then treated it strictly as an investment. I know that's what a lot of these so-called Lego scalpers do, and I can see why. I just can't. There's such a market for people who buy Lego. I guess there's collectors that buy Lego at any price, because those scalpers are selling those sets to somebody, and for a lot more money, which is kind of a bummer that people will give into that, especially when Lego is so expensive to begin with. But I guess it's really the minifigures, and I know, just the overall appeal of Lego. So just thinking through this, should I make it an investment set or not? What's the rarest minifig of mine that is $200? Ooh, I don't know. Let's see, Yabriel. Is it Yabriel? Welcome. Sorry, hopefully I read that name correctly. So this is another, let's just cool to show this off. Ugh. This is kind of a weird part of this build is it looks great, but to try and connect everything's a little bit fragile. Look at that though. What a cool, a greenhouse build. Get the arched roof. This part looks cool. It's got the architecture piece. That is a fun add-on to, very fun add-on to this jazz club. And not seeing what other people have done lately with this set. Oh, and it just slides in like a track piece here. So there's some connector stud pieces right here. Just slides in on these smooth plates and it connects from the front. Voila, how fun. And then got the Jazz Club Pizzeria roof. Whoops. This way. Got to put the structure in correctly. Make sure, I think there's a little bit of an overhang here. There we go. Love it when I snap it in place and everything's lined up. And now the last bit, a table. A snack table for the, oh, I haven't seen one of these in a while. These are like usually Lego Space. These are like old school pieces, but this is a table stand for the Jazz Club. And just building it. Thanks for the 14 likes, guys. Looks like there's some folks here that know each other already. That's always cool. And love this printed piece here, the umbrella to the Jazz Club table itself. Very fun. Goes right here. They even mark it for you. There's like a black tile here that you installed a long time ago when you built up the first layer. And everything comes back to unify it at the end. Then we got a couple chair pieces for the minifigs to chill out and enjoy each other's company with. And the final elements come together. Ooh, got to put in a lamppost as well. Love these pieces for that. I don't know if Legos use these for other functions. I'm sure they have, maybe like pillars. I want to say Rivendell's use these pieces, but might not be exactly these type of lampposts. You got like a minifigure head, but it's a clear piece. I have one of these for the Parisian restaurant as well, but I noticed my kids might have taken that out because I don't see it anywhere. I'm gonna have to ask my son, where is that? And of course, I don't know. That will be probably the response. All right. Oh, let me get the scooter. Got to get the pizza delivery guy's scooter here. Just a couple wheels. And this guy is all set to deliver some gourmet pizza, I assume, from the restaurant here. It's got a stand. And that was like the fastest build ever, the pizza scooter. So here he is. I don't know what to do. Conflicted with, do I keep his cool hairpiece on or do I put his helmet on? Gotta be safe though. All right, there's the pizza guy. He's gonna deliver the pizza and get the helmet. And voila, guys, we have a Jazz Club all completed on this Sunday evening to show off. There's the helmet. I'll just put it right there. A few extra pieces. Let's see. Did I miss? I look at some awning pieces. There's one part of the, looks like 2 posts for the garden here, or the greenhouse. So it was a greenhouse. There we go. 2 pole pieces. You can barely see it in the light because it's black. There we go. Snap that in place. Aha, that keeps the roof line secure. at the right level. All right, there it is. There's the Jazz Club. Looking amazing. All finished. And so we will see what the vote is next. But just want to show off the rest of the figures there. The minifigures looking great. 2,899 pieces of pure Lego building joy. The Jazz Club, 3 levels, even got the squirrel nest there at the top. And no stickers, all printed pieces, and that looks good. I'll have to show off the interior sections maybe one more time before I build up the next modular. So thanks guys for joining me on this fun completion of the Jazz Club. And John Pork, your time was well invested, so you don't have to stay up too late. And thanks for joining the channel. Thanks seeing all you guys here to say hello. 16 likes. Have a good remnant of your weekend. See you soon.